Hello everybody. This is your boy DJ Dougmaster, giving you another video. I have not been a while. I have not been in the last 2 weeks because I've been having real bad chest compression on my chest and everything, as far as like dealing with a terrible chest cold. But now I'm back. Now the question I want to ask everybody here, and if anybody who want to join the comment section, be more in my free guest to join the comment section. I would like to hear from y'all, and just make this real good and fun today. I want to know the comment section above is why haven't Sony talked about Spider-Man sales in a while? Okay, they made a big deal about making the 2.5 million that they sold in 24 hours, and then come to find out that was a lie. The EU messed up, and they said they messed up on it and everything. But the strangest thing is that about this whole thing is that Sony really haven't they haven't said anything about it. They have not said nothing about it at all. See, and, oh, good morning, Ultimate man. Good morning, man. I'm just gonna make this real good and short today, and that's about it. But I just want you to listen to this good, and let everybody else know too. Sony is in a dilemma. They're in denial. They're in the dilemma, and what it's going to boil down to is that why haven't Sony talked about their sales in a while concerning with Spider-Man? Now they got all these studios closing down and all that stuff, and I'm telling you right now, and this is going to be real good to the point that I know that Spider-Man didn't do all that great as they thought it was going to be, and I don't even think the machine is going to sell as good as they think it's going to be. Yeah, they might sell consoles and all that stuff, but that's all they talk about is console sales. They ain't talking about anything else but console sales, and this is what the Sony ponies are talking about. And that's all they're talking about. But my whole point is this: Sony has not come and talked about the numbers at all in a while. And I want to know why. Because Sony will boost these numbers up in a heartbeat and they won't even care. They'll tell you all kind of lies and all that stuff, saying they sold this, they sold that, but come to find out that they didn't sell it at all. And that's the reason I'm always saying, that's the reason I'm always telling people, me and our group is always telling people Sony's numbers do not add up to their sales. Like Jim Ryan said a long damn time ago. And he said a long damn time ago that yeah, you're right about that. They're too busy laying off companies and all that stuff too. And that's my whole point. If Spider-Man don't do that good, in which I don't think they are going to do that good, what makes you think that they are not going to lay off people at that company? They are going to lay off people in that company. The only reason why I haven't laid people off that company yet, because that's the only thing that Sony got. That's all they have is Zombiac, and that's all they got. They don't have nothing else. What else do they have besides Spider-Man? VR was a flop. The Portal's gonna be a flop when it comes out, whenever it does come out. They already got games delayed until 2025, and the Wolverine game, I guarantee you, will not come out next year at all because with all these layoffs that they're doing, don't you dare think that the Spider-Man, the people who made Spider-Man is safe too. They're not safe. They just laid off a lot of people at Bungie. Okay? They had a game that was going to come out in 2025, and it might not even come out, period. I don't even think it's going to come out. I think somewhere down the line, they will cancel that game because I think Sony is so much of disarray right now, and it's pitiful. And by the way, Unlimited, I don't know if you know this or not, but as of right now, Xbox have the Xbox have sold out in Japan the Sony over 400 consoles this month. So that goes to show you that the narrative is changing, y'all. The narrative is changing. So, and that's the reason why I love Microsoft so doggone much. Because they do everything. See, like I try to tell people, but like we try to tell people, Xbox is not worried about, Microsoft and Xbox not worried about console sales. They are worried about putting services in play. They're going to always make consoles because they know people is going to want the best out of a console. They know they're going to want the best, okay, no matter what. So I'm just telling you the truth about that. But I tell you right now, if Sony don't get their act together, which I don't think they will, and I don't want them to. I don't want them to at all. And I don't think they will. Don't get me wrong, like I said. Don't get me wrong. I don't like nobody to lose their job. But Sony as a company and Sony as a business, they're not taking care of their fan base. They got a big ass fan base out here that nobody is do not question Sony at all. All y'all can sit around and talk about Xbox. Xbox need to do this. They ain't no good. We hate Xbox and all that stuff. Why are you hating on Xbox, a company that is doing good for their fan base? Phil Spencer, all of them listen to their fan base. And I mean, it'd be something new if Sony would listen to theirs, but they don't. And the thing about it is, and y'all fan base, y'all just let Sony do anything that they want to do. That's one thing I don't get about y'all. Y'all sit there and talk about how Sony is this, Sony that, but Sony is not that. Xbox is their daddy now, and they even Nintendo's daddy too. Nintendo don't do nothing but do the same damn thing over and over and over again. Okay, when's the last time they came out with a brand new fresh IP? Either one of these two companies. When have they ever came out with a fresh brand new IP in 2023? They have not. They haven't. Okay. Xbox have came out with at least what? Hi-Fi Rush. They came out with shit. I can't think about what else they came out, but I know they came. Oh, Starfield, Redfall. They came out with 3 brand new IPs that I know of in my mind right now. What have Sony done this year? What have Sony done? Spider-Man, and that is it. That's all they have came out with Spider-Man, and that is it this year. And they're not going to even give you any new games coming in the next year. They don't even got a date for those games for next year. Because you know what? Listen here. They're laying off people left and right. Studios is getting short. When you don't have people making games in your studios, what that's going to cause back? That is going to cause delays for your video games for the future. Sony is in trouble. And like I'm going to tell you right now, and if this Spider-Man company think that they ass is safe right now, no, they're not. Sony is changing their motto. They're changing their motto, people. And let me tell you right now, like I said, at this point in the junction of the game, Sony might not even be around in the next couple of years. Because like Jim Ryan said, I'm going to tell you what he said and tell his blue in the face. This is what he said about the Sony people. This is what he said. It's good that you're buying all these consoles. Don't get me wrong. But you don't play your exclusive games. So why in the hell should they want to make them? Well, on the other hand, Xbox is doing everything for their base. They got good exclusives this year. They came out with 3 new IPs that I can count off my hand. That's great. That is good. They got the Game Pass. They got a Dead Space, the remake on there. They got Alan Wake 2 on there. I mean, not on the Game Pass, but Alan 2 is on there. And then there's another game. What was the other game that they just brought to the Game Pass not too long ago? Help me, Unlimited. Help me. They just brought. I know they brought Dead Space. Oh, and they also brought the Batman game. The Batman game is also on the Game Pass too. And let me tell you what something about that game. They said the revenue has up in that game since they got on the Game Pass. That is the beauty of the Game Pass. That's what we always have said. Like I always have said. So hey, the Game Pass is not for the big companies at first. But when a game get older and they want to make a little extra revenue on that game, Microsoft will call them up and say, well, what can we do to turn around and put this game on the Game Pass so we can push a little extra revenue? Okay, for both. Okay? Microsoft make that deal. They flip that check. They get on the Game Pass. Everybody's happy because the game is selling again and everybody knows how bad that game sold, which it did not deserve to sell that bad. It did not deserve to say that bad just because it's 30 frames per second. God damn, y'all. Just because the game is 30 frames per second, that don't mean that is a bad game. It don't mean that is a bad game at all. I mean, I'm just being real with you. I mean, and let's just be real, fellas. Let's just be real, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, and all that stuff. Enjoy your gaming. Right now, I am enjoying the hell out of Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 is a hell of a good game. I am enjoying the hell out of it. But as soon as I get through it, I will be going right back to Starfield. Starfield, I got to get back in that game. That game is sensationally good. Sensationally good. I mean, you can't complain about the game at all. The game does what it needs to do. It's way better than Spider-Man's ass. And then I'm going to get on these reviewers too. The reviewers should have been honest about Spider-Man from the get-go. And maybe it would be doing a little bit better now. But with all these damn bugs and all that stuff on that damn game, and y'all gonna give that game that high-ass review, don't get me wrong. Yes, y'all did Starfield. Y'all gave Starfield, buggies and everything, but y'all talked about it in the review. And people still playing the game because they know that they fixed those bugs. But the thing about what the reviewers did was wrong. They gave that game a 10, 9s, and all that stuff, and it did not deserve. It deserved 9s, maybe 8s, maybe 7s with all them bugs and how short the game was. Dude, come on now. Listen, a 10-hour game. Okay, you got 5 hours. You got 5 hours of cutscenes. Even if the game's 15 minutes, of gameplay. I mean, hell, 5 minutes of cuts, 5 hours of cutscenes. That is a lot in a game. So, and the game is short. So, no, that's the reason why I wouldn't buy it. And you're talking about a game for 70 damn bucks. Now, if that game would have been like $59.99, and don't forget, Sony did this to y'all. Sony did this to y'all. Microsoft didn't do a damn thing to you. Okay? And let's get on this doggone thing with this Call of Duty thing that people's talking about too. Do not forget. Hey, Microsoft just got the acquisition of they just got Activision. So in other words, okay, Sony ponies, if you don't want to buy the game, don't buy it. That's all I gotta say to you. Don't buy the game because I guarantee you right now, if it does not sell that damn good, hey, don't forget, y'all the one that got the marketing rights. So if it doesn't sell for good for y'all, don't forget, Sony is the one that bought the marketing rights to that doggone game. So that's hurting Sony's brand, period, because they bought the marketing rights. Yes, it's going to have Microsoft's name on it. It's going to have Microsoft's name all on the doggone thing because what they do, they bought the company. And y'all still pissed off about that. How in the hell can you be pissed off about a company that's buying something? And if Sony would have done the same doggone thing, Y'all would say, oh, y'all wouldn't have said a damn thing. Y'all just been who we got Activision Blizzard. Hey, all I gotta say is this: blame your boy Jim Ryan, blame Sony as a company because Microsoft's gonna play nice, ain't gonna go ahead and just if they would have put Starfield on both systems, it would have been it would have been nice. But you know what? Sony tried to do that crooked bullshit that they always try to do, and you fooling around with the wrong damn company to do it too. So Phil Spencer, they already got a good relationship with Activision. So what they did, I mean Blizzard. So what they did, they went and just bought the whole damn company, and that's that to put underneath their umbrella. So Sony fans, do not be mad at Microsoft for what they did. Do not never ever be mad at Microsoft for what they did. Just blame Sony for everything that they done in 2023 and on beyond. Because let me tell you right now, from here on out, y'all will be hurting as a business. And you better hope somebody buy you out. Because that's the only way that I think that you might survive. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't even think nobody really want to even touch you. I mean, they might, just because you got these single player games, don't mean crap. You got to have services to survive now. Single player games is not where you're gonna do to survive off anymore. You can't do it. You can't not do it no more in today's world. You got to have services. And yes, and if y'all want to call us the Netflix of gaming, fine. Because Microsoft, like Sega Man has always said, Ultimate has always said, Out of Zinc, E-Rock, the first lady in the chat, Hebot, we always have said one thing. We're eating good on our end, and y'all ain't eating crap. Yo, I mean, like I said, y'all little service, y'all little game pass that you got, it ain't doing shit. What is it doing? It's not making you any money. Hell, you can't even put your day one games on your game pass. And that's a damn shame. But they call y'all the market leaders. They call y'all the market leaders for what? I don't even understand why they even want to even say that to y'all anymore. Sony is by far last place now in the market leading in any damn thing. Sony can kiss it. They can kiss it goodbye. Like I said, I'm going to say it one more damn time before I go. If you think this Spider-Man studio is safe, you're kidding yourself. If they lay off any people at that Spider-Man studio, I promise you this. Sony is done. Sony is done as a company. That's their last resort. They might can lay off a lot of people and everything, but what are they doing? I mean, they laying off people left and right. They firing people left and right. So what can they do? What can they do? Not a doggone thing. Just barely stay alive in this thing because, like I said, y'all don't play y'all games. The only games that y'all play is this: Call of Duty, Madden, NFL, NBA 2K, and maybe some of the free service games, but y'all don't play y'all games. Let's get this notion. You got all these games that got services for Xbox still making them money. Halo, everybody enjoying the hell out of Halo now. Redfall. I think even people playing Redfall now. You got Starfield. Starfield is going to support Starfield for the next 5 years. That's what they have said. They support it for the next 5 years or more. Forza Motorsports. Can't rip that. Can't rip it at all. It's the best damn card game out there. Well, it's the best card game as far as Some people concerned, but as far as I'm concerned, the game that I like to play is the Formula One. I love Formula One racing. Well, team another game too. Grounded. Grounded is doing some more DLC for Grounded. Sea of Thieves is still service is still playing a service. Years of War is still playing a service. Still PC. This is what I'm trying to say. This is what Sony should have been doing a long ass time ago. Is when they was dominating the industry. But they want to turn around and go with a single player games, and that don't make no sense to me. As of right now, you got to have services. Look at all these doggone services that are out there, these movie services that are making money. Amazon's making money. Netflix making money. Apple's making money. All these other studios that's out here that got services like for movies and everything. They're making money. Xbox got their own movie service out. They're making money. I'm hearing that Sony will be bringing their movie thing back, but they should have never got rid of that from the get go. I don't even know why they got rid of it from the get go, but but then again, I can see why, because they don't got no money. They broke. They broke because things that y'all are doing is crazy. You had number one game come out this year, and that was Spider-Man, and that is hocus pocus material because as of right now, you do not know what that game did. Sony had not said shit about that game. That game almost been out for almost what maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks now, and they ain't talking about it. But they talking about that 2.5 million. They talked about the 2.5 million, 24 hours. But when the real numbers came in, when people started talking about how the damn buzz was, oh, it's not selling good right now. I'm sorry, it's not selling good at all. And I don't give a care if you do bundle with your Spider-Man system. If you do, you ain't making no money. You ain't making no money at all. Because like Heba said, y'all bundle with the damn system. Y'all ain't making no money because I know how Sony does. Sony will bundle with every damn system and then turn around and tell you straight up, oh, Spider-Man did this, Spider-Man did that. Don't forget, the first Spider-Man didn't do all that damn great until they bundled with the system. And then when they bundled with the system, then they put their own little numbers in. And then that game, then after those numbers came out, then it didn't make more money until E3 came out that year. When E3 came out that year, the damn game was like 20, 25 bucks. So what do you expect? But when the game is cheap, like I said, when the game is cheap, and what I'm going to ask y'all is this: is Spider-Man really in a place to bring that game down from 45 to 50 bucks during the time when everybody's having a hard time surviving? People's getting laid off left and right from jobs. They are. It's just the bottom line. People are really getting laid off from jobs left and right. And now, don't get me wrong, and I feel for them because I don't like nobody be losing their jobs and all that stuff. But I'm just telling you the truth, y'all. The thing about it is, if Sony as a brand do not take care of y'all, and if y'all don't get off y'all asses and tell Sony what the fuck you want, it's gonna die. It is gonna die. And a damn thing y'all can do about it, just let it die. It's all up on y'all Sony ponies to get off on y'all asses and tell Sony what the fuck you want. Because as of right now, but y'all should have been doing that shit a long damn time ago. Because I know all them damn exclusive games they came out with. I can't Forspoken failed. Okay, that wasn't even their game. Okay, but what did Square Enix do? They had to shut down the damn studio. Here go another game. Final Fantasy 16. It didn't do that good. They was pissed off. I'm glad to see them fire that old ass bastard and get somebody in there new. And what that new guy said, that new guy told y'all straight up, that he is not going to be playing those games with Sony no more. It's a new day. Good morning, Mr. Kima. How you doing, man? But to tell you the truth, guys, what it boils down to for Sony and their brand, like I said, I want competition. Like, competition is good. Competition is real good, but right now, y'all not giving no competition at all. Right now, Microsoft is eating y'all up alive, and y'all don't even understand it. And that is so damn childish because y'all so damn stupid and so naive. All y'all want to talk about is console sales. That's the only thing that y'all can talk about. It's console sales, and that's it. And that's a damn shame. That is a damn shame. That's the only thing y'all can talk about, which is fine with me because we know y'all games ain't selling worth a damn. Spider-Man, I bet you Spider-Man is done so damn bad with the next couple weeks. You will hear, or Sony might tell a lie and tell you how many they sold. But I tell you right now, if Spoken didn't do that damn good, if Final Fantasy 16 is a gorgeous game, it's a beautiful game, and it should not have been exclusive. But you know what? I know what Sony always do. Everybody know what Sony always do. Sony always, what do Sony always do, fellas? They always want to inflate them damn numbers, but they can't do it no more. The industry's not gonna let you do it no more. I mean, Alan Wake 2. They say Alan Wake 2 is a whole lot better on the X and the S than it is on the PS5. They said the PS5 have all kind of frame rate issues, 40 frame, 30 to 40 frame rate issues on that game. I mean, now, it might be a good game, and I'm not gonna say anything really bad about it, but I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Let's just be truthful, y'all. Xbox right now has it going on this year. Y'all don't want to speak about it. Like I said, your VR did flop. The PS Portal that's gonna flop. That ain't gonna make y'all no double money. Your system is flopping right now, as far as I'm concerned, because like I said, the numbers don't match up. Numbers will never. The numbers will never ever match up to people who is intelligent. We're not talking about the average day pony. Ponies can do what the heck they want to do. Ponies can turn and make up all kind of lies all they want to. But when it comes down to it, fellas, Sony is almost like a dying breed now. They're almost like a dying breed now. They're like a dinosaur that's about to turn around and go in existence if they don't watch it. If they really, really don't watch it. But you know what? I have talked long enough on this deal. As of right now, this is your boy DJ Tugmaster. And thank you, Mr. Kima, for turning around and coming by. Good morning to you. And Unlimited, it's always nice to talk to you, man. You're a good person. And I just, like your show. We always doing a good show every time when we on and all that good stuff. But all I got to say is this, fellas. If Sony don't watch it, they're a dying breed. And y'all know it. Everybody else know it. Everybody else seeing what's going on with Sony in the industry. Their studios are hurting. Sony is as a brand is hurting. I don't give a care if nobody say you fired Jim Ryan because of this Douglas debacle deal with the Activision deal. But the thing about it is he should have been concentrating on y'all instead of just concentrating on this Activision deal. But I understand why he had to do it because, like he said, without Call of Duty's money, y'all are hurting. Y'all are hurting real bad. And all I got to say is this. Oh, you're going to be doomed. Oh, doomed. So all I got to say to these phonies, hoping that, that y'all find a way to turn around and just not be mad at Microsoft and just get mad at your brand and just see what's going on with your brand and just leave us alone because we're eating good on this end. And I'll talk to y'all later, bit. Y'all bye. And y'all have a nice day. And Unlimited, y'all, you have a nice day. And Mr. Kim, you have a nice day too. And I will be putting this on our Instagram. So, let it be known. And I'm gonna start doing more videos. My voice is back, almost back to normal now. And I will be doing more videos. I promise you that. But like I said, Sony need to get their act together. Leave Microsoft alone. Stop being mad at Microsoft. What they doing? They doing the best for gaming right now. Gaming industry is looking real good for gaming this year. The games has been real good this year. But when you get a chance to put on the Game Pass, and like I'm saying, and when you put on the Sony PlayStation, you gotta buy it. You gotta buy it straight out, no matter what. But if it's being on the Game Pass, you can either rent it. It's either on the Game Pass or you can buy it. We're not. They're not to stop you from not buying the game. You can still buy the damn game. Okay, you can still buy the game, but as of right now, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a nice day, and go ahead and go and listen to Sega Man's video. He did a video early this morning. It's called the Hangouts, and he did a real good job this morning. So y'all go over there, listen to him, and turn around and listen to the Unlimited Truth when his show, when our show come on. Listen to Mr. 100, his podcast, One-on-One Dragons podcast, all those guys. We just tell the truth. We're not after anything. We just tell the truth about gaming, and that is all, And y'all peace out, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.